Do you guys want to know the secret of throwing far is? The answer is technique. My name is Eric Favors, and I'm an Olympic shot put thrower.
Damn, Tune, you made this?
And I'm going to be showing you guys how to rotate in the shot put throw. Whether you're a beginner or an advanced athlete, these drills will help you out. So stay tuned and let's get into the video. Boom! Let's get it. First up, we're going to start at the back of the circle, the starting position. So you're going to go all the way in the back of the circle, feet facing forward, and finding your position you want to just jump. Typically, it's your starting position is a little bit further than shoulder widths apart, something that you are comfortable with, and just a little bit of bend in the knees. Now that you found your starting position, whether you are a lefty or a righty, make sure that you are doing the same exact thing over and over again. It is a pain if you just keep on trying to change things up, especially when you're first starting out. So you want to keep it basic, keep it simple, and let's move on. Moving to the neck placement and the hand placement of the shot put in the rotational technique, you want the shot put a little bit further back behind your ear, and you want to hold the shot put in the upper part of your palm, fingers evenly distributed, and then your thumb just hanging on. So you want to keep it like that. Make sure that it's on the upper part of your palm. Do not palm ball it, and you see where that shot put placement is, and that is exactly how you hold the shot put. Now you can combine the parts, the hand, the neck placement, and then the foot alignment. So you're halfway there becoming a shot putter. So let's move on. What is really important in the rotational technique is the pivot drill. So it's actually setting up an axis out the back of the circle and rotating around it. So you see the one leg that's staying down and the one leg is kicking. In this drill, you want to think shift, push, setting up the axis and going around the axis. It is really important, and each of these cones, you just make sure that you're going wide around. In the next drill, it's the same exact thing, but you go to the second cone. So make sure that you're just going around the cones, and that is why you really want to emphasize using the cones, because you could see that if you're cutting the corner, because if you cut the corner, you lose a lot of power. Make sure that you keep your weight on the big toe of your pivot foot, because that actually allows you to go around. If your foot goes outside, if your weight goes outside that foot, you could be off balance, and that is not a way to line up the power. In the 360, you can use a little bit more momentum, use a little bit of the wind up, but keep it very simple and focus on shifting and pushing with the legs. Really, really feel that push, shift, push. It's like a dance, it's like a cadence, and that is the start out the back of the rotational technique. And if you get this down, if you get balanced around that axis, you are able to use a lot of power coming into the middle of the circle. Take your time, take it slow, and really focus on getting this part down, because this is majority of the throw. So with the pivot drills, you can also use a stick on your back to make sure that your shoulders are level. When first starting out, you want to look down at your feet, but you have to make sure to keep your head up and neutral. Try not to look too far advanced into the throw. With the cones and the stick on the back, it is an easy indicator to see if you're doing something wrong. You can really feel your shoulders shifting or dropping, or if you're cutting the corner. These are an easy way to indicate if you're doing something wrong or if you're doing something right. So really take it slow, feel positions, and take it one thing at a time. Now starting out, we're going to do a pause in the middle of the circle. So it's called a big step drill, and it's the same exact neck placement, foot placement, and you really want to shift, kick, and really keep the weight on the big toe going around the corner. Take it really slow and make sure that you're feeling balanced, and that is the key to this drill. So it is just more tempo than anything, and then land, and then you're in the half turn position. You push off the back foot, stay down and back, and finish straight through. For this drill, you want to start like you're gonna start a full throw and then push off. And it's the same exact idea of shifting and pushing from that power leg. So set up the access, push around, and then that is where you pause. So this is making sure that you load that access, make sure that you're not over rotating, and really be balanced out the back of the circle. Because if you don't set that up, then you'll be falling out the back of the circle, and you do not want that. So this drill aligns everything together, and then you just do a little half turn to finish it off. Now I'm gonna show you how to do a half turn. So once you get into the middle of the circle, this is the position that you're going to be in, and it's a very important position because you wanna keep all your weight on the power leg once you push off the back. So you push off the back foot, you keep the foot or the weight on that power leg in the middle. So stay down and back with the upper body, and then you really want to grind the ground afterwards, but you could do a couple of drills like this and really just keep the weight on the power leg, push off and keep that shot put back, and that's how you do it. Moving into the stand throw, you want to grab a hurdle, a med ball, a shot put, anything you need. You want to keep your upper body back, your upper body shoulders back, and then you really want to grind the ground, toe, knee, hip, really feel the separation in the throw. For this drill, you want to keep your shoulders back and then really feel like you're leading the throw with your legs. So landing in the middle, you want to make sure that you're balanced, and this drill is perfect for that. So you can just grab a wall, really just feel just some type of wall, so you can just feel you landing, and then you stay down and back. So that's basically it. It's like a South African drill if you guys look that up. But yeah, push from that back leg, land in the middle, be balanced, stay down and back, and that is how you do this drill. Piecing it together. So you want to do a walking full with a pause in the front. So with the pause in the front, you want to make sure that you're staying down and back and hitting a really, really good power position. Because if you hit a good power position, that is how you throw far. So really start off slow. You would be surprised, actually, when I start my practices, I start really slow to make sure that I'm hitting the correct motor patterns, exactly what I'm trying to work on that day. I would definitely recommend you guys starting off that slow, because I understand exactly how it is to really just starting out with the rotational technique. It can be really, really tricky. If you guys listen to exactly what I said and the step-by-step process, it'll make it easier. So if you guys have any questions, please drop a comment. Let me know what you guys want to see next, and I'll see you guys next week. See ya!